Hey guys, welcome. Thanks for joining me for round 7 of the 2023 Pro FSR Championship. We're joining me at Monza, and as you can see, finally we've had a good qualifying. And it's at the perfect time because, well, today is going to be very important because the guy behind me in the pink Barbie car, Victor Ivanov, he can clinch the title here today. If he wins, I need to finish in the top 6. If he doesn't win, then Patrick Savitt also has a chance of still winning it after this race. So we're going to have to do our best. We're going to have to give it a roll. And honestly, I'm pretty confident because, we're starting in the best position we've done all season. My raw pace, I think, is very good. Also, we'll need a lot of tire management if we want to make the one-stop work. And we've been there before. I can manage my tires quite well. So I think, there will be trains. It will be difficult to overtake in one of those trains. So this starting position is really good. So we need to get a good start. We need to make sure that we don't die in the first corners. Often there's incidents there. So we'll have to be careful of that. And honestly, I'm really confident that today we can win. So let's go. As the lights turn on, we take a deep breath. Get ready. Lights out. Okay, let's go. We got a good reaction and yeah, it's all looking alright. So let's see if we can make it through the first chicane cleanly. It's looking good. It's looking good. Yep, okay, so we made it through. No contact. Still, we kept our position. Our engine is smoking, but don't mind that, just ignore it. We made it through cleanly and we can now start from P4 and build up our race. So I quickly wanted to show you these two corners. So this is Lesmo 1 and coming up is Lesmo 2. And if you want to have a good race, these two corners were absolutely crucial. The front left, if you push it too hard, the tire gets too hot, it starts to wear and you won't be able to do a one-stop race. So those two corners, I'm really taking it easy there. Maybe lose slight bit of time, but it will pay dividends at the end of every stint. So those two corners, extremely crucial to save your front left tire there. As we move on to lap 3, and we're all holding station. But as you can see, Ivanov is now quite close behind me. And yeah, I knew he was probably going to try and go for a move. I could have defended it, but I didn't want to waste my battery. And I mean, it's fine to have Ivanov in front of me, I thought, because if he makes further moves, I can just follow him and all will be good. And at the same time, of course, I don't want to waste any battery because, if you're in a train, you can kind of recharge it, but otherwise it will be difficult. Savitt has a moment. Let's take a look. So he's here in P2 behind Monnier, going to the inside and he touches the grass. And luckily he's able to get on the track before hitting the brakes because otherwise that would have been a big incident, big issue for him. So he makes it through. All good, but yeah, quite spectacular. As on lap 5, heading into the same corner, we see Sergio Fletcher looking on the inside. And I can't really defend because Ivanov is there, so I'm sort of boxed in and I kind of expected him to not really give me the room, so I decided to cut the chicane. And if you look at his lines there, there wasn't the room given and I wasn't going to take the anti-cut right next to him. That would have been an incident. So I decided to bail early and live to fight another day. But yeah, that's down to P5, so not quite optimal. As on lap 9, we that's Barbakov. Oh, he almost hit me. Oh, that could have been race over. He's able to continue, but let's look at a replay. So like he's right behind me, I brake a bit earlier and he gets caught off guard. Yeah, I brake a bit early because the people in front of me were also braking earlier and was a chance to regen my battery a little bit, but he wasn't expecting it and I'm really happy that he chose to go into the grass here on board from him. Yeah, he sees it's going to hit me, so he moves onto the grass and I actually moved to the right a little bit because I sort of saw him losing it. And Yeah, so one lap later, and that's another dive bomb. I think they're trying to kill me. That's Wesley Bookhout just... I don't know what he was doing there. So I shake my car in anger, and Friedrich does the same. Yeah, we're not happy about that move. That could have ended in tears as well. And yeah, let's take a look at onboard from Wesley. He just completely misses his braking mark and almost hits Fletcher as well. Oh, multiple cars could have been taken out right there. I don't know what's happening today. Like, it's like they're aiming for my car. Come on, man. I've got a championship to keep alive. Just calm down a bit, please. Lap 13, we're taking a look at Friedrich. He's right behind me. And ooh, that's oversteer. More oversteer. Oh, no. Oh, that's his front wing gone. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's ooh, he can't quite make last mode 2 here. And oh, that's a shame. Yeah, he was doing really well in the front group, but yeah, tiniest of mistakes as Fletcher has a moment. Alright, let's take this position back. And now back on board with Fletcher. He sees me going past and he's not having any of it. He wants to get the position back, so he uses a lot of boost. I use boost as well to defend, and I'm like, why waste the battery here? Come on. And then into the second chicane, side by side. Yep, and you can see he doesn't give me the room again, so I decided to bail out, and I keep the position here, which I guess is a bit cheeky, but he didn't give me the space, so like what was I supposed to do there, right? He was going to run me off track, or I do this. So I mean, I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you thought of it. Should I give him the position back or not? In any case, we move on to lap 16 now, and we see Ivanov starting to move forward, and that's not ideal. So I want to stick with him. So it's Lehoux, who is not quite the best exit. So maybe we can take advantage. Don't think so, because it's Fletcher who wants to take advantage of me. Come on, why fight this hard? Just take it easy and we can both move forward. And, oh, that's such an aggressive move. And then almost contact there. Yeah, so that's why I was bailing out before, because you get forced onto the anti-cut, and then the car starts bouncing, and if it's too close you make contact and it could be an incident, which actually happened in the WC race later on. So that's why I was bailing out. But yeah, all of us, we lost time there, and onto lap 16, and we see my teammate Cameron Roger, who moved forward quite nicely, and he's fighting Wesley Bookhout, who now goes into the pits. But yeah, shout out to Cameron, as we now make a move on Lehoux, because we can't wait for Ivanov to just pull away. I also want to give a shout out to Salodianis, who is right behind my teammate Cameron Roger, who is also having an awesome comeback. He had, I believe, a 14th place grid drop. So pretty much starting at the back, and recovering very well. So one lap later, lap 18, and we're getting an overview of the front group. So I'm now behind Fletcher, asking my engineer constantly, like, is Fletcher faster than the guys ahead? Because otherwise I'm going to have to overtake him. Luckily Fletcher, he was pushing hard, he had quite decent pace today, and as you can see, yeah, he's closing in and dragging me along. So actually he's dragging me towards the leaders again, and I'm actually able to save some battery here. So that makes up for the battery I wasted trying to defend against him earlier on. So yeah, all good. Groups are breaking up. People are going in for pit stops. The people doing a 2-stop. And we're now on board with Monnier, as we see Ivanov taking the lead, and that's not ideal, because if Ivanov wins the race, then he's got a decent chance of clinching the title here. So if he stays in the lead, we need to finish in the top 6. So the best defense is offense. Let's go get Fletcher, and then let's see if we can get ourselves onto the podium. I'm fairly confident, because so far the pace, at least for what I was able to do, the pace wasn't feeling very fast. I was able to save tires massively, so I've got a lot of performance. Lap 23, and it's Cameron Roger, who also tries to get past Fletcher, and then there's contact. Oh, yeah, so in those chicanes it can get really close, and it can get too close, which again is why I bailed out twice next to Fletcher, and Cameron didn't bail out, and then there was contact. So Yeah, really unfortunate for him. He is able to continue as I try and make my way past Monnier. Maybe should have used a bit more boost here to get a clean overtake, because now we're side by side. It's gonna cost us a little bit of time, but it's good enough, and I know I have the tire performance to close this gap to Savitt, who is in second. So it's a top 3 in the championship, also top 3 in the race. Ivanov, Savitt and me. So yeah, it's lap 25, and guess who is all on the same one-stop strategy? It's us. Top 4 actually, Monnier behind, also pits. So we're going to go from hards onto medium and then make it to the end of the race. So 25 laps on the hards. I mean, if you manage them, it's doable. Pace was still looking good. I could have continued longer, but I didn't really want to get undercut. So yeah, I just pit the same lap as the rest of them, and now it's 18 laps onto the mediums, which it'll require some management in the last most especially, but should be doable from here. As I forget my pit limiter on exit, so that's kind of stupid. So I lose a bit of time, but then with Savitt overtaking Mancini, that allows me to get back, but I need to use boost. I need to get past Mancini this corner, because otherwise Savitt was gonna pull away, you know, using the performance of the fresh mediums. So I boost a lot and I make it past, and then Monnier behind me is not able to do so. But then Lesmo 1, yeah, that's probably a bit of boost as well, and it's not a place where you want to overtake really, but needs must, and yeah, he's able to do it cleanly, so all good. And the top 4 continues. Lap 26, and we see Ivanov fighting with Bookhout, and I see an opportunity on Le Hook to overtake him. And then there's contact! No! I hit the wall! Oh, and someone loses a front wing. That's Monnier losing his front wing, and my car is completely borked. Oh no. Oh no, my car is severely damaged. Yeah, let's take a look at the replay here. So I see Savitt overtake Loho, and I think I can do it as well. So not quite here, but I run him wide and switch back, and then he just goes to the right and hits me. And then there's nothing I can do, and I slam into the wall. My car is it's heavy damage, proper heavy damage. And then Monnier losing his front wing. We'll take a look at another angle here. So this is from Savitt looking back. So I go on the inside and force Loho offline, so I can go for the switchback. And then yeah, I don't know what he did there. And then yeah, he hits his teammate. So oof. And the damage on my car is really bad. So I've got all my wings, so I don't need to pit, but look at how bent my steering is. So that's like a 45-degree angle, and Ascari was just a death trap. Like my rear would step out all the time. Look, I'm trying to go straight, but the car is just weaving left and right, just crabbing all over the place. And my rear right tire was wearing at twice the rate, so not only am I slow, the tires are wearing super fast, and I can't go in a straight line anymore. So yeah, Fletcher overtakes, Barbakov overtakes, now it's Cameron who overtakes, and there's nothing I can do. I'm a full second off my normal pace, a full second. So instead of moving forward and fighting for victory, I just lose positions. And with Van der Niet now going past, that means that I'm outside of the top 6. And Ivanov for the lead, as we see Salagianis, who's still on an epic comeback into Lesmo 1, which is not where you want to overtake, but he can't wait. He needs to recover as many positions as possible, so very understandable. But yeah, at this point, P8 Ivanov in the lead. That means that the championship is over essentially. So yeah, the only battle I was able to win was with Miganov and Bookhout behind me. They were catching, but not fast enough, so I'm able to keep P8 as, well, it's Ivanov who wins the race with a very impressive performance, and I mean, he's won a championship, so yeah, he's built his Barbie dream house of victory, and yeah, well-deserved champion, to be honest. And yeah, I crossed the line in P8, I did my best, but with a full second off the pace, tires wearing so hard, almost crashing every time through Ascari. I mean, this was the best I could do, so yeah, I mean, big congratulations to Viktor Ivanov. I'm sure without the damage, I had a perfect shot at winning today, but wasn't quite able. So yeah, Ivanov finished what I couldn't, and yeah, a very, very deserving champion, I think, this year. Yeah, so looking at the championship, with Savet finishing P2 again, me only P8, it means that Savet has overtaken me in the championship for second by only 1 point. So with 2 races to go, and those are tracks I go very well at historically, so good opportunities again to win. And yeah, let's go for it. Let's secure P2 in the championship at least.